Muy bien, creo que estamos en directo. Espérenme tantito. Ahí está. Está aquí. Perfecto, con eso estaría. Hey, ¿cómo están, gente de YouTube? Aquí un nuevo directo para el canal. Esta vez nos encontramos nuevamente en Honkai Star Rail y creo que le di algo por accidente, me cago en todo. A ver, espera. Ya está. Bueno, estamos aquí de vuelta en Honkai Star Rail y como pueden ver ya tengo bronca. Uf, me salió en el banner de eventos, o sea, perdí el 50-50, pero ni modo. Tampoco es que me importe. Y pues bueno, efecto del estado. Ah, muy bien. Entonces hablamos con Tingyun
Oh,
y
you're
continuamos con la
here
historia.
already. Sorry to keep you waiting. Madame Yukong is expecting you.
Are you not coming?
I've brought the Madame Helmmaster up to speed. It's over to you now.
Mm, no me agrada cómo suena eso. Pero bueno, no estoy aquí para juzgar.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission. I can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess.
¿Otra furro?
Greetings, guests from the Astral Express. Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities, but since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Law Fu, I thought I should at least meet you in person and politely decline your proposal. The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is, and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years, and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to spare. Outsider help is not needed on this occasion. You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you. Am I making myself clear?
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can still be contained. If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any space and any individuals affected by the corrosion. We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Law Fu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led you to conclude that it was linked to a Stellaron? I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate, before guiding you, the Astral Express, into our territory. The hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the Stellaron Hunters. What say you in your defense? You are forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned questions have been investigated.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
Ya veo, Jing Yuan.
General Jing Yuan.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron Hunters. They are mortal enemies, after all. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the General of the Cloud Knights here on the Law Fu.
General, this is an internal affair for the Law Fu.
I fully agree with you, Helm Master Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Luofu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. This is a Xianzhou matter, and it is our responsibility to handle it. Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you.
No me cayó bien a
The
otra
Astral
porra.
Express. I must confess that
No
the
me caen
train's
bien los porros
reputation
de aquí.
precedes it,
Ya las dos que
such that
conocimos
it
me
is
cayeron muy
often
mal.
close to my thoughts. How delightful to come face to face with its passengers.
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you spoke of is?
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters a few days ago, who goes by the name of Blade. During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. Esfel. I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible. The crew of the Astral Express are honorable people whose valiant deeds are lauded across the universe. There must have been a misunderstanding. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron Hunters to sow dissent between us. We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, the bigger the threat she will pose. Since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Luofu, with the goal of bringing Kafka out of the shadows and under our control. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron Hunters, and help us understand their connection to the Stellaron Burst. What say you, my astral guests?
What do you think?
If you are able to capture this Stellaron Hunter, the Xianzhou will be indebted to you. The Luofu never fails to reward that which is given.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you, and that our best personnel are to aid you in your search. If there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay, don't hesitate.
Muy bien.
I think we only scratched the surface of this General Jing Yuan. I don't know about strange, but my gut tells me something is off.
Ya veo.
That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron Hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? Why rely on us? The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so keen on letting us capture a Stellaron Hunter? Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jing Yuan spoke to us, provided they even captured him in the first place. Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron Hunters in. That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already escaped. Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer to the core of what's happening here.
Muy bien. Este lugar está lleno de furros, me quiero ir de aquí. Me caen mal los furros.
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame. How could I simply walk away and put you at such risk?
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Jingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xinzhou. You were bound to miss something. On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the Six Charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are three things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk, and the weeds in my garden.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper. I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a flash.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions? Where is it now?
I say we bring those two Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate is broken. You are my most trusted aide, and there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yanqing... that boy... I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
Muy bien. A ver. Yo quiero hablar contigo. A ver, ¿qué quiere?
Madam Yukong has asked me to look after you. Seems like we were destined to be in each other's company.
Ojalá no fuera así.
The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together? No. Though I'd appreciate it if you mentioned to Madame Yukong that you got a warm reception from me when you next see her. Better to be busy than idle, I suppose.
No me agradas. Al igual que Berta. Me cagan.
Come to Petrichor Inn.
A ver, ¿a dónde vamos?
Well, here we are. I feel
Cuidado.
sleepy already. Hey, that's not fair. My eyes are peeled this time. I'll make a run for it the second things go wrong.
Ya veremos.
Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that Madame Yukong doesn't have her merits.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Law Fu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the Xianzhou's customs and borders. She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private.
No creo.
They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend the full courtesy of the Xianzhou so that all of you enjoy your stay to the fullest. She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will
No
cover
te
the
emociones,
cost.
Marzo. No te emociones.
Why don't you go back yourself? Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact location. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Precisely. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission, every machine has a different pitch and melody. The General sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Muy
If
bien.
you're looking for a place to wait out the storm, come.
Me encanta hacer eso.
Take advantage of the rest. It won't.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're doing. More importantly, let's see how Don Hung's doing. Ask.
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see you like this. Are you worried about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter's transmission? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, an unexpected calamity.
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Cienjo Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their...
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Cienjo is convinced that...
Stop!
Do you know him?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, he... If he's on the ship, then Welt, March, and him. Everyone is in grave danger. But...
Is he connected to that past you want to escape?
I can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up with me.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? She may not remember it, but even a girl as carefree as March has hers. We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze all become our baggage. They weigh us down, but they also give us strength to continue the journey. Try not to dwell on it, Don Hung. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are allowed to do as they deem fit during that time. Pom-Pom and I are more than capable of looking after the Express. If there's something you've got to do, do it now. Better than regretting it further down the line. And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
Dungeon.
Can't send the message out. The network is down. But some function... Virtually nothing has changed since I left.
De verdad.
It's too late to repent. Step aside. Clemency.
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Hit.
Want Wanna see what I can do? Take this! Shape! Rise Venus!
¿Qué demonios?
Step aside. I have no interest in
Sabrá Dios qué fue eso.
You're hurt.
It's okay.
Lemon sea?
Phew.
Never.
This one's strong, all right.
Secret of the Saints.
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Move carefully.
Don't your hands hurt?
Merciful Medicus.
Pity, receive, divinity.
Don't worry about me.
What? ¿En serio?
Eternal
¿Cura
sleep
así?
is not the dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking.
Vaya, ese se ve muy poderoso,
This sanctuary is but a vision.
No more playing nice.
Immortality.
Vaya, ese sí es un buen healer.
Are you two okay? Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit you?
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself. It's a good thing I joined the fray.
Luocha.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And this area is under martial law. I'm escorting all civilians to safety. Follow me. That was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Which unit are you from? Huh. Okay. You're a civilian then. Come with me.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never seen Starskiff Haven in such a state.
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you two just need to come with me. You're pretty quiet. What's your name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put your name down as blank.
My name is Dan Hung. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends. I appreciate the help, but I can leave the port on my own.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starskiff Haven. If your friends made it out, then they'll already be in the safe zone.
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Something. Locha! Is that right? I remember it. Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will guarantee your safety. Oh, one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
Vaya. ¿En qué líos te metiste, Dungeon?
Message not sent? What?
Long-range communication technology is still improving.
Doesn't seem like it. Everything else is working fine.
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult for us. Since Kafka's here, I wouldn't be surprised if this turns out to be that still.
When it first opened,
The Petrichor Inn had another name.
520.
Oh, you've arrived. No, only an extra couple of hours.
Canadiense.
Stargazer Navalia is governed by the Artisanship Commission. It took me a while to sort, just like at Cloudford. Stargazer Navalia's Meridian Pin has malfunctioned. The check with monsters wreaking havoc and the nights scattered, Stargazer Navalia has become...
So we've got a bunch of monsters to deal with, an IPC most wanted Stellaron hunter to catch, and we have to do... That's the trailblazing life for ya.
I wouldn't say you're entirely on your own. When you're ready, let's get going. Shall we, my benefit?
A moverlas. Me encanta hacer eso.
Now what's a hunt without a hound? Kafka is still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure this from the Artisanship Commission. Perfect.
¿Qué es eso?
Aw, he's so cute.
No dejes que la apariencia te engañe.
I mean, what can he do exactly? Are we gonna set him loose on Kafka?
Yes and no. This is D-Ting, a bionic dog developed by the Artisanship Commission. He has all the 5 senses of the Foxian race and takes them to another level. Be it tracks or scent, as long as he uncovers a trace, he'll follow it all the way to the end. All we need to do is look for any trace left by Kafka. It doesn't matter how good she is at hiding, D-Ting will find her. But before we get started, let's play with his settings a bit and get him ready. To begin with, let's set him to scent detection mode. Tell D-Ting to follow the scent of my perfume and see what he can do.
Ah, con que así se pone la
We
formación.
need to follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting-Yun, right? She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide and seek with us while Kafka's still at large?
From inside the pilot house came the
The traces. Where did they go? Is D-Ting malfunctioning? Got it. He says the wind is too strong here at the port, so it's not easy to follow the scent. That's just the psychic bond between cute girls and cute puppies.
¿Qué demonios?
Using the environment to hide her traces. Our girl from the Skyfaring Commission sure knows how to put up a challenge. Let's look around and see if we can find any other clues.
Or we could ask around? Look how busy this place is. Someone must have seen Miss Ting-Yun. That's not cheating, right?
¿Cómo me confundo?
Tusk pear wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed delicious.
Miss Ting-Yun must have left us these clues, right?
D-Ting should be able to pick up her traces now.
You found me. D-Ting's quite handy when it comes to tracking, isn't he? If you pick up traces of Kafka in Stargazer Navalia, just switch him on. Don't let her escape.
Ya veo. Muy bien.
Who would have thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet? Long were the nights when the clangor of hammers rose to meet the stars. People used to write poems about the shipwrights here. The Lawfu relies on the star skiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Now that work in the shipyard has stopped, our internal transport and outbound flights might also grind to a halt. Of course. The silver lining is, I don't have to go on as many trips anymore.
You don't seem to worry too much about the Xianzhou, Miss Tingyi.
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Besides, the Alliance has weathered plenty of challenges. We can handle this situation. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do except cheer you on from the sidelines. Playing the Madame Yukong card, are we? That's not very heroic now, is it? Besides, the Madame Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. It's no different to any other diplomatic mission or delegate reception. I was never much of a fighter, and I'm not one for risking my life either. Getting D-Ting into your hands is already beyond the realm of my job description.
I'll definitely be putting in a few words next time we meet Yukong.
Understood. We won't put you out of your comfort zone, Miss Tingyun. When we run into Kafka, we'll do the fighting. And the capturing, for that matter. Thank you.
Before D-Ting can start tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads. If Kafka shards of a Cloud Knight's weapon.
It must have been Kafka.
De verdad.
There's always a weakness. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Here is thunder.
We shall take back what we lost. Look, D-Ting found a strange chest.
Let me see.
There's a note here too. Why do I get the feeling we're—
It seems like Kafka predicted our every move.
I know. Let's go and have a— is that a grenade? What's that on the side? A small something for the lost. She's clearly taunting us.
Pero dale.
There's always a weak— The time is now. Lend me your strength.
There's no time to— Conflict is pitiless.
We shall take back what we lost. Freeze!
De verdad. No.
You're annoying. There's always a weakness. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Here is thunder.
You're in bad shape.
my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
You have the
Muy bien.
You couldn't have. A detailing smells some. What's this?
A jade seal used by the shipwrights. It looks like someone used it and then destroyed it.
We should have enough clues here to get Deeding on the move.
No time.
I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues. But did Kafka leave them behind on accident? Or on purpose?
She sure did put a lot of work into this gag, and I think we're the punchline. Making us run around like jerks? I bet she's loving this. I can almost hear her whispering.
Don't forget, she's on the IPC's most wanted list. A fugitive that nobody can seem to pin down. Now we've become her prey while she stalks us in the shadows. Let's go, benefactors. Time is of the essence. We must be close.
De habilidad.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
There's no time here. There's thunder!
I told ya I could watch this!
Savor the vigor of it.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike. I command you.
Try that again!
The time is now. Lend me
And
your
you're
strength.
Follow my charm. Conflict is pitiless.
I told ya I could fight! Nap time. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless.
Nap time.
Oye, ya me marcó el signo de pelea. Muy bien.
There's always a weakness.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
There's no time to hear. There's thunder!
I told ya I could fight. Watch this! Naughty, you're in bad shape. We shall take back what we lost.
Show your courage. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless. Time for the radiant spirit.
Heed my words. Show no mercy.
We shall take back what we lost.
The scent. Where did it go?
When the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think twice. It might mean the tables have turned.
Kafka!
These cloud knights aren't Mara struck. What did you do to them?
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you? What a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
Así que traidores.
You can't run! Go away! Evildoer. My turn. Savor the vigor of it.
There's no time to hear. This thunder!
Running into me. Watch this! All better now?
Conflict is pitiless.
This battle is... The time is now!
Right near your range.
Follow my here. This thunder!
Quick! Don't let her escape!
March, not so fast!
Debilidad.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless.
I told ya I could fight. You're in bad shape.
Battles are chess games.
You'll pay for this. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
There's no time to hear. This thunder!
I told ya I could fight. Watch this! Naughty till nap time. Try that again!
Inténtalo otra vez.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike.
Debilidad.
There's always a weak evildoer. I told ya I could fight. You're in bad shape.
Conflict is pitiless.
You can't run!
No puedes correr. ¿Dónde me metí?
So close and yet so far. You'll have to pick up the pace.
There's no way through here. We need to think of a way to cut her off.
Don't worry about locked doors, benefactors. We can use the conveyor belts.
¿Las cintas qué?
A diamond in the rough.
¿Qué se supone que le tengo que hacer aquí? Ah, mira, pero por si aquí hay un camino.
I commend.
Try that again! You'll pay for this. What's this? Nap time.
Conflict is pitiless.
Nice.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike.
Welcome, Astral Expressors. Looks like you caught me.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. We interfere on countless future possibilities and make the best future a reality. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron Hunters are merely Destiny's slaves.
Best future? Best for who? As if you'd consider anyone but yourself.
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me?
Best for me, naturally.
We're taking you to see the General of the Law Fu. You can profess your innocence all you like, but the General will decide your fate.
Oh, thanks. But no thanks. I can't stand moving at someone else's pace. We don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move before it's too late.
Kafka.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Time for Radiant Spirit.
Heed my word. Show no mercy.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Not so fast. Feeling a little dizzy?
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
¿Crees que necesitarás algo mejor para poder ganarme?
You have the worst luck running into watch this. Savor the vigor of it.
Zoning out.
I can help.
Ready?
Follow my charge. Here. This thunder!
With me out here, how can we lose? Naughty children, don't. Here comes the medicine. You'll pay for this. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless.
Something for everybody.
You can't run.
Watch your feet.
Try that again. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Time for the Radiant Spirit.
Heed my word. Show no mercy.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
1,000 thanks.
My turn. Nap time. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Here. This thunder!
Not so fast.
You can't run.
How does that feel?
Necesitarás hacerlo mejor.
Not favor the vigor of it. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless.
Zoning out.
I can help.
Ready?
Nap time. The time is now. Lend
That
me
made
your
you strange.
Here. This thunder!
Something for everybody. Oops.
doer. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Watch this! Not so fast.
Feeling a little dizzy?
Siempre va por el DPS.
See you later.
Savor the vigor of it.
Pero tampoco es importar.
Now, lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless.
Eres fuerte, Kafka, pero no puedes contra Bronja.
Finally.
Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscia. Fushrin, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. This is our first
Increíble.
encounter. Though given that I have encountered you in Foresight, perhaps I should say the second. I am Fushrin, Master Diviner at the Divination Commission and one of the 6 charioteers. Far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such an occasion. You'll allow for a postponement of the usual formalities, I trust? What the actual heck is she saying? If the method of my speech is offensive to you, you need but say.
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter. Thank you, Diviner, for coming to our aid, but we must escort the fugitive to the General.
Essential. I hold a proclamation from the General here, if you care to see. Upon detaining the Stellaron Hunter, questioning and all further arrangements are to be undertaken by the Divination Commission.
Did the General just spare us a walk with Kafka? I knew he was a good guy.
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared with us. We have a right to know anything that Kafka divulges.
Oh? That guy. Can I go one day without him throwing me under the...
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be. We just want to listen in on the questioning.
Very well. Urgency demands fluidity. The 3 of you shall accompany me to the Divination Commission.
Can't we do the questioning here? The Stellaron hunters are slippery. What if she makes a break for it?
While I am here, she will not escape. Only the Divination Commission has the methods to make her talk and bring the truth to light. The time has arrived. We must depart. Please proceed.
Nadie escapa de la
Let's
omnisciencia.
disembark here,
Thank you.
benefactors.
I may live in relative seclusion, but I can recognize my own territory. Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the Divination Commission to you?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the delve. I wanted to get us straight to our destination, but this is the only place I could dock the star skiff. Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the Martian water trigrams. The vessel is stranded and the way is blocked.
I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers.
layman. Why don't you enlighten me, oh connoisseur? I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The Star Skiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron crisis.
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without Lady Fu.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls apart when you go on vacation. Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. I'm going ahead to make some inquiries. Goodbye. The prisoner must follow me every step of the way. This is Jing Yuan's order. You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be present when you question Kafka. You think too little of me. My word is my bond. I will stick to my promise even if this delve collapses. That's very unlikely, by the way. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means, the nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Forgive me. But I can assure you that the questioning will not begin until you arrive, even if that means wasting precious time. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Once we've consolidated our internal affairs, you will be brought into the Divination Commission. Please be patient. Okay. We trust you. I think I offended someone again. Hey, are you on her side? I just wanted to remind her not to break her promise, that's all.
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fushen seems like a reasonable lady. I'm sure she's not angry with you.
Really? I thought she was pretty icy. I don't know how to deal with people like that.
Okay, enough chit-chat. I reckon the Divination Commission could be a while. Let's take a look around.
Yeah! That star skiff was pretty cool. There must be loads of interesting things in Exalting Sanctum.
Muy bien. Bueno, avanzamos un poquito más, estamos aquí.
That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around?
What's going on with
What
him?
is that?
Everybody stay back! Give him this medicine and make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
Qué linda eres. Creo que es la gire del perma. No, no quiere atacar. Ah, ya ni modo.
What's this? Next time.
Conflict is pitiless.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Follow my charge. Here. This thunder!
You're in bad shape. You'll pay for this. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
There's no time. Conflict is pitiless.
Facilito.
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective.
Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
Sí.
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
Where did you come from, little one? Is your dad around?
I don't have a dad.
What about your mom?
I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xian, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required. I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
Balabog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Make sure you don't...
go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to.
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for... Ha! Do you have any idea how many people in the law school are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing.
Okay.
If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patients to see.
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
No me tapen.
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them.
Eso, están volando, qué
Known as
pedo.
the dragon
Ah,
race.
chinga.
Not hard to see why.
Ah, era vidrio, me cago en todo.
When it rains, it... Oh, my apologies. Technically speaking, if the... Oh, that reminds me. Well, now, you may not need it right.
Everyone, please, if you feel... Oh, I want to say...
Excuse me, it was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those exaltings... The Dragon Lady of the Alchemy Commission, Lady Ailu.
You mean the child? She's starting to sound like a big shot.
A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lafu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
Perfecto, solo quédense conseguir estos 800. Tangen. Muy bien. Bueno chicos, pues hasta aquí será el directo del día de hoy. Espero que como siempre les haya gustado. Muchas gracias a todos los que estuvieron dentro del directo. En serio, se los agradezco mucho. Y nos vemos hasta la próxima. Adiós.